Warhammer 40,000 Conquest Magazine combined a weekly magazine with a supply of miniatures, paints and tools. Designed for beginners, it provided everything needed to build Ultramarines and Death Guard armies, while teaching painting, game rules and Warhammer 40k lore. Subscribers received a complete Warhammer journey from hobby basics to battlefield readiness. Hello my friends, my name is Max and today we are opening and taking a look at issue number 39 of Conquest Magazine, coming directly from 2019. This is how the magazine looks in the bag. You can see that this bag is quite old by now. It was not supposed to be stored that long. Let's open it. For those of you who have no idea what Conquest Magazine is, this is the very first iteration of patchwork magazines from Hachette, where you were pretty much getting the minis along with some lore and assembly instructions and learning the rules kind of thing. Today we already have the third iteration of this kind of stuff for Warhammer 40k, called Combat Patrol Magazine, and Conquest and Imperium magazines even before that. Alright, let's take a look at the mini first. We got Captain Sicarius, which is technically just a fancy captain. We got two small sprues here. You can see that they are allowing us to build one Primaris captain. We're gonna build him really soon. Pretty sure this captain was available separately in a box of some sort. It's still available today. This is definitely a miniature to assemble on this channel. And let's take a look at the magazine itself. They promise us to tell us the history of mankind, Space Marine fleets, and Captain Sicarius himself. Look at this nostalgic number. 8 pounds, my friends. 8 pounds. This was year 2019. Unbelievable. You could buy this kind of stuff separately for 8 pounds. And we arrived to the magazine itself. Let's see what is in store. Space Marines Captain Sicarius. Cato Sicarius. Oh yeah, this is actually Cato Sicarius. I didn't realize that. I thought that was like a generic kind of a captain, but apparently this is Captain Sicarius. Second company. They explain us who Captain Sicarius is, his war gear, notable battles. Very, very, very cool. Some art for inspiration. Some fluff regarding the war gear itself. Photoreactive golden lances. Proof against spectral assault. Okay, that is pretty cool. I didn't know that. So we can learn all sorts of cool things about Captain Sicarius on this page. And here we move to the second side of this antagonism. Death Guard. Actually, even not Death Guard, but Demons of Nargle. Roticus Rainfather, and they explain us what this great unclean is all about. Very, very cool art. You can see that it is very fragile. These pages are extremely fragile. You're supposed to use a binder. Not entirely sure if I have a binder for this one. Maybe I should get a couple of them. Incredibly cool art over here. Some Imperial Guard is trying to get rid of the Nargle demon. Very, very nice. On this page, we go to Ages of Mankind. Really love this art. This art is amazing. Look at this. Look at this. It's some sort of like a gate. Unbelievable. And there is distorted perspective. So it's like wide lens kind of eyefish camera. This is amazing, guys. Ages of Mankind. They explain us the history of Imperium of Mankind and whatever happened before Imperium of Mankind. They start with Age of Terra, Age of Technology. Then presumably there should be some other kind of information, but apparently we don't get it here, because they jump into Space Marine battle fleets of the Adeptus Astartes. That's very interesting. It almost feels like there is a page missing here, like there should be another one. Maybe they just start explaining history here and they will continue in the next issue. Alright, they have an explanation what Phalanx is. Very cool, small piece of art on this page. And yeah, a couple of words about Space Marine fleets. It's actually very brief. It seemingly does not contain any sort of academia or Wikipedia style of information. It's just some fluff about the Space Marine fleets. And we move to Primaris Captain assembly instructions. very large instructions. I really love it. For visually impaired people wearing glasses, this is a great boon to be able to assemble something with a large set of instructions. I really like this part. We have apparently some assembly options here. We can assemble him holding either Stalker bolt rifle or auto bolt rifle. That is really cool. There are also optional heads and left hands. That is pretty amazing. But I really like how it looks over here in the default kind of setting. Some instructions how to paint Primaris Captain, Retributor armor, obviously. Yeah, and they don't spray it. Apparently you're supposed to paint the guy on top of the miniature itself. Normally you wouldn't do that, but I think this is something for the newcomers. So you're supposed to be able to paint him because he is already blue. You can just paint him with some paints that you get from the magazine. Retributor armor, Lead Belcher of course, Abaddon black, Mephiston red, all the basic colors you get with the magazine. Celestra Grey, I'm not familiar with this one. A lot of details. Actually, the end result is not that bad. I wouldn't probably make it looking that good though, but anyways. Then they teach us how to shade. Nuln oil, yeah, just slap a bunch of Nuln oil into this guy. The end result looks amazing. And these are the instructions for the bear head, for those of you who feel adventurous. And here we come to the game scenario, Seize the Beacons. You are supposed to use all the minis you got previously, I guess. So some fluff regarding what happens. Corvon 2 is apparently the place where we're supposed to do some fighting. Captain Acheron, we know this guy from Space Marine 2 game. Very, very cool. Network error, some sort of battlefields, setup, the army's deployment, victory conditions. Very, very nice. So you're supposed to fight Norglit's demons. Primaris Captain, we have some stats for the mini. And this is actually quite funny. They didn't have enough content for this page, so they just left it blank. Look at this. I mean, it looks cool, but feels like there should have been something. And of course, they advertised the next issue, issue 41. Actually, it's not next one, it's the one after the next one, because next one is issue 40. And the battle for Kaelon, yeah, now I'm a bit confused. They say War for Corvon 2, and then Kaelon. Kaelon is probably part of Corvon 2. Interesting. Alright, and some tokens, transmitter tokens that you're supposed to use in your games. Some ads for the next issue, issue 40 and issue 41. Wow, issue 41 comes with the Plague Burst Crawler. That looks cool. And issue 40 has some additional paints. Yep, so this is pretty much it. This is how the issue 39 looks like. It was curious for me to take a look at the later issues other than issue 1 and issue 5 that we have opened before. And I was buying this magazine secondhand partly because of the really cool miniature over here. We're gonna build this guy in one of the later videos. Yes, and I think this is gonna be it for today, my friends. If you like this video, consider liking it and subscribing to the channel. It will really help me to move forward. Let me know in the comment section below if you have built this lad and if you have fielded him. If it was fun, let me know. And I will see you guys in the next video. Max is out. Take care. Bye.